Hey guys, welcome to Findtrader, Findtrader's Saturday live show. I'm your host, Laura. We're a firm focused on the market and dedicated to give traders professional market insights and strategy tips. So we know that timing isn't always perfect for everyone. So every live stream is fully recorded on both YouTube and Twitter, so you can catch up anytime, no matter where you are. And technology, opportunity, and shared goals keep us connected. And at Findtrader, our mission is to give you stronger, easy to use trading tools and the funding support to help every trader to further and more confidence. So as usual, feel free to drop any questions in the comments, and whether it's about account operations or like trading strategies or platform rules. We will have a special FAQ session at the end of the live stream to answer them all. And so every question gets heard, and of course, the parts everyone been waiting for is the giveaway. So thank you for your ongoing support, and we're giving away uh, 5,000 classic challenge accounts at the end of the live stream. And it's super easy to participate. Just leave a comment in the chat, and you can share your market thoughts, how you trading the events, and or even just the emoji. It's also okay. And every single comment counts as an entry. And so don't hesitate. Let your voice be heard. And for now, let's take a minute or two to wait for more friends to join our live stream. And while you're waiting, say hi to each other and in the chat and share your thoughts on the market. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter. And we regularly post market insights on and like trading tips on our Twitter. And here is a quick preview for today's live stream schedule. So first, we'll dive into everyone's favorite part: in-depth market analysis and paid trend insights. And next, we will introduce our upgrades guide growth program. It's also guided growth program and designed for traders around the world. And finally, we'll wrap up with a 10 minutes AMA session. So that's our preview for today. And about our crypto market, today is December 20, 2025, and we're talking about look at this week's crypto market from December 4th to 20. And we'll cover both macro and micro trends, and then dive into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoin performance. So using data and insights, we want to help you spot opportunities. But remember, the market carries risks, and so trade carefully. Let's get started. So, crypto and global economic pressure is the crypto market faced pressure this week, and with total market cap around 3.6 trillion USD, and it down about 1.77% from last week. So this mainly reflects macroeconomic factors like Fed policy change, inflation data, and employment reports. And the Fed implemented the expected 25 bps rate cut this week, but its forward guidelines was cautious, and policy makers are divided, which call the market enthusiasm, and the federal funds right now sites at 4.25 percentage to 4.50 percentage. And markets expecting two more 25 BPS. That's by year end. However, hawkish signals since October continue to weigh on assets. And meanwhile, this balance sheet sharp by 340 billion and reducing market liquidity and acting as a headwind for crypto. And the research shows that policy driven about 60% of crypto volatility. And about US CPI in September came in at 2.9% from 2.7% in July, and causing Bitcoin and Ethereum to sweep up to 50%. This weekend's ADP employment and unemployment claims reports added more volatility. And big job growth is July non-farm jobs plus 73,000, unemployment 4.1%, combined with inflation above the Fed's 2% target made investors rethink risk. And crypto's correlation with the S&P 500 is now 0.72, and showing digital assets are increasingly infiltrated by traditional markets. And the global M2 money supply continued to expand at over 4% YOY, and aligning with Chinese liquidity and global monthly growth. But the Bank of Japan is likely to normalize policy as 95% probability of 25 BPS hike and triggering yen financing unwind and global risk of sentiment for crypto. This means less leverage speculation and short-term pressure may persist. And overall, the macro backdrop is cautious. Crypto is moving in sync with stocks. But if the Fed loosens further, 2026 could see a recovery. But right now, downside risks remain high, and the fear and Greek index hovered at 22-24 in extreme fear and signaling weak market sentiment. And from a market international perspective, crypto shows signs of maturity, and leverage and liquidity remain key pain points. And the system leverage remains at 4 to 5% of total market cap, and mostly speculative, and Bitcoin and Ethereum order both liquidity and which exceeded 50 million USD in early November and stayed over Thanksgiving but stabilized this week. So recovery high leverage shows traders chasing rebounds and amplifying volatility. And institutional participation is growing via Ethereum's and corporate treasurers, and in the US, 0.3% of WMI assets are crypto, and the DeFi is strong, driving 62% of stablecoin transfer and 71% of DeFi asset activity. However, leverage resets have a broad market cap down from over 40 USD, and indicating erosion rather than fresh inflows. And Bitcoin's dominance is strengthening, with correlation to gold at 60%, and price swing this week were sharp and erratic. So Christmas tree patterns largely due to market moves and low liquidity periods. So regulator developments like the Genius Act and repeal of SAP 121 offer support, but short-term leverage when risk remain high. And on the market is shifting from pure speculation to fundamentals such as RWA and AP. If liquidity improves, 2026 could mark the start of an institutional era. So this week, Bitcoin consolidated in the 18 8,000 USD, so 18,000 USD range, and down about 5% from last week, but 0.8% in trading. So from the October high of 26,000 USD, it has pulled back and currently sitting around 80,000 USD. Short term, Bitcoin shows a bullish bias, so with support at 85,000 USD and resistance around 89,000 USD to 90,000 USD. There's a hidden bearish divergence, which means if 85,000 USD support fail, Bitcoin could slide further to 65,000 USD to 75,000 USD, and short-term rebound targets are near 88,000 USD, but the border trend is still down. So Ethereum inflows remain strong, like 54.79 million thousand USD net in on Friday, and institutional holdings are increasing. And ChatGPT predicts Bitcoin may hit 86,000 USD by year end, while analysis around 111,000 USD, and supply contraction and Ethereum driven demand could push Bitcoin to 120,000 USD, and if macro conditions support. So annualized volatility is high, and 2026 might be a consolidation year. Short-term bias leads bearish unless Bitcoin breaks above 94,000 USD. So about Ethereum, Ethereum dropped about 9% this week, is currently trading around 3,000 USD and with a small rebound up to 0.7% from last week's low. And Ethereum broke trendline support and is compressed below 2,800 USD. And there are some signs of a short-term rebound, but the desk cross and the neutral RSI indicate a higher bear risk, and support is around 2,772 USD and resistance at 3,300 USD. And if Ethereum breaks 3,218 USD, it could revisit its historical trend targets of 9,000 USD. And the leverage ratios hit record highs and showing traders chasing risk rebounds. And the ecosystem remains strong, handling 62% of stablecoin transport. EIP, EIF, EIP avoid proposal support further evolution. Macro uncertainty keeps utility elevated. While holding are down 60%, 60 million percentage USD, but which could trigger forced liquidity short term, and Ethereum face high volatility risk. And about altcoins were mostly down this week, underperforming Bitcoin and SOL, Solana, and fell 8.2%. And the dog is down for the year. Coins are testing key support levels like Link and XRP, and market rotation continues from large caps to smaller coins, but the leverage risk have shrunk market cap. So emerging coins like TOM and MOBU are growing quickly, fueled by gaming and social payment derivatives. And so clearly regulations and the market shifts drove altcoin dominance in 25. Hot sectors include AI, DeFi, and RWA. Coins like Chainlink, Bitcoin and Solana show strong fundamentals, while MPT and ENA and WLD may touch historical lows. And shortens seasonally shows market maturity. But high risk coins can crash, and keep an eye on Bitcoin BCH with a target of 624,000 USD. Last week during our live stream, we officially launched the all new guided reward system and broke down its core framework in detail. The main idea behind it is simple, just great traders aren't born overnight. They grow step by step through every analysis, every trade execution, and every review. This week, we are going deeper. Not only will we revisit the core design, but we'll also focus on how the system fundamentally changes your journey from challenger to mature trader. So giving you tangible reward at every stage of growth. And about traditional training, traditional trading, traditional trading channels are more like a one-time final exam. Pass, you get qualification. If you fail, you start over. So this ignores the gradual, stepwise nature of trading skill development, and our guided reward system makes this growth process visible and measurable and incentivized. And we're no longer just looking at the finish line. We're giving recognition and rewards for every solid step take along this way. So key highlight. The first stage-based rewards is rule recap, and challengers are divided into stages. When you successfully hit the profit target and stay within risk limits for a stage, the system automatically issue your stage bonus within 24 hours. And for example, 200 USD for stage 1 and 500 USD for stage 2. And about deep dive, this is more than just a bonus, and it's a carefully designed instant positive feedback system. So its psychological value is trading goes against human instincts, and a long-term consistency requires immediate reinforcement. And stage bonus are delivered instantly. So when you achieve small goals, strengthening the behaviors that matter, discipline, hitting targets, and making trader more enjoyable. And about its financial impact is from day one, your trading skill are generating value. And even while still challenging us, your growth starts producing real, visible cash flow. This challenge challenges the cost structure of challenges and turning some upfront efforts into immediate income. And the key highlight through is scalable challenges. So the rule recap is completing stage automatically unlock stage two, which usually has a higher funding amount and like streamlined profit targets, testing your ability to remain disciplined and performance at a large scale. And about deep dive, no more redundant repetition. And traditionally, new stage often required a fresh fee and starting over, and which was inefficient and frustrating. We all know we eliminate this, proving your core trading skill on stage one is enough, and that achievement is respected. So scaling your ability, so stage two is a harder thing. It's a bigger stage. The large funding lets us see if your money management and stress handling can scale. This is necessary step towards top level life plans and not a repeat exam. Your growth is a smooth upward curve and not a jagged stick. And for this key highlight three is early payouts and profit sharing. This rule recap: once you completed stage one and safely and within risk limits, you immediately gain access to a live account and can start withdrawing profit shares. And the deep dive from delayed gratification to instant achievements. In the past, profit sharing came only after completing the full challenge, but now it's your immediate after stage one. And you start earning from your real performance much sooner and shrinking the gap between proving yourself and getting paid. So trust and motivation is by providing live funds and sharing profit risks after stage one. We're expressing great trust in the traders we select. This trust fosters a strong sense of responsibility and belonging. So positive growth loop, early live trading and sharing through real trading experience and confidence. And it's the bigger, more confident movements in stage two or live accounts. Growth and rewards feed each other, accelerating your development. And the big picture is the three highlights of guided reward system from comprehensive new ecosystem for trader growth, stage bonus, give immediate motivation along your growth path, and stable stage ensure your ability is recognized and allows stable progression. And the early payouts lets you enjoy real rewards as soon as you prove your core skills. This is more just a rule update. It's a philosophical shift, and we care not only about whether you reach the finish line, but also recognizing, motivating, and rewarding every solid step along the way. And we believe that real traders are those who constantly learn, adapt, and evolve their market. And this system is designed for traders exactly like you. So, first one, someone asked my question first is how much funding do I get for the live account after completing stage one. So the live account funding matches the demo accounts you used, and the exact amount will be confirmed after your account review. And the second answer for this question is, when does profit sharing start? So profit sharing begins as soon as you start trading on your live accounts, and the exact share percentage and payout schedule are outlined in the live account agreement. And then the question three is, what if I don't meet the target in stage one? Can I start over? Of course, you can re-subscribe to the challenge, and we recommend reviewing your traders carefully before trading. And question four is about, is there a time limit for completing the stage? No, there is no trading time limit. Just make sure to manage your trading piece reasonably. And the question five is, if I fail stage two, will it affect my live account eligibility? No, it won't. Once you complete stage one and earn like live access, you can continue trading on live account regardless of stage two results. The question six is, how can I withdraw bonus and profit share? So both bonus and profit share can be withdrawn through your personal dashboard and following the standard withdrawal process. The time for funds and arrive depends on the withdrawal method you choose. And now we're going to conduct the final prize draw. Please note that only those who watch the live stream are eligible to participate, and those who didn't watch the live stream are not eligible. I'm sorry, but our staff will review the accounts later, and after verification, we will announce the winner in our social media channels and in our community on Twitter. And it's time. So congratulations for our friends from YouTube, and you have won a pre-loaded account. Please screenshot our stuff after the live stream ends. So that's all for today's live stream. We look forward to seeing you next week again.